Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Rach if you don't already know me. So I'm actually in my car, as y'all can tell. I'm waiting for my little one to get out of summer camp learning from school, and I decided to just want to talk to you guys a little bit, just let you know what's going on and what is everything has been happening with us. I haven't posted in recently, I think like in a month or two, just because everything got hectic in the past 2 months. My dog Coco got hurt. She couldn't move, couldn't walk, and then she got better. And then we decided to get her fixed, and she had surgery, and they gutted her like a little fish, and she's just having a hard time with it. Which, now that my husband realized what was happening or how she was, he was like, we should have gotten Trooper fixed, which is our boy husky. And I was like, I tried telling you, like, it's very complicated for them to fix a female. Like, I told you this. But of course, lesson learned. I told him that our dog Snickers is doing good and that he will be with us when we leave. He got his rabies shots a week or two ago, and for a dog to go to Germany, they have to be microchipped and then rabies vaccinated if not done already, and they have to wait until 21 days prior before they can leave to be able to fly. He is he's a Pomeranian and a Chihuahua mixed, and he is 4 pounds and 7 ounces, I believe, last time he got weighed. Hopefully he gained a little bit more weight because he's a little tiny. But besides that, I just want to update you guys that we are going back to Germany in about 3 to 4 weeks. And I'll just talk to you guys about the process. Right now, I'm waiting on my passports to come back for me and my child so we can start traveling. So what happened was, when we got to Germany back in 2019, can't believe we're leaving next year. We got there in September, and then COVID started breaking out in December, and then January everything shut down, which I was told that it's easier to get your passport overseas because it's a lot quicker, because it goes straight to the embassy and comes right back. So that's what we were waiting for, and everything hit. So we decided to wait because we couldn't travel anyways, and I was like, well, if we get it later, it'll just be more time later on when COVID calms down, because it's good for 5 years for my child and 10 years for me, and I just want to get the most out of it. It's no point of having if you can't use it, and then it just goes to waste, especially when you pay a lot of money for it. So we got the no-fee passport before we came, which was free to us, all to military spouses and dependents. That's on the orders to go overseas. So I don't know how it is if you're going to Alaska or Hawaii, because you need the book, the card to go there. And I got the book. I don't know if it's the same procedure or not. I don't know. I got the book. It looks just like the tourist passport that you would normally get, but it's just for military personnel usage only, to let you allow to go into that country. So I filled out the paperwork just like a regular passport, gave them all the documents. I turned it into the base or post, whichever one you're at. I dealt with base because I'm closer to Air Force than an Army base post, blah. But the process took about 2 weeks to come back, and I got it. But that was before COVID, so I don't know if it's still like that or if it's a little bit longer. They usually tell you 4 to 6 weeks anyways, before it gets back, but usually it takes less time. Mine literally came back in 2 weeks, and then my child's took a little bit longer, and hers came back I think 4 weeks later, which is why we couldn't fly out with him, because hers took a little bit too long. But anyways, so we did that. So if you're looking for a no-fee passport, You just fill out the application like you're going to do for the passport, and then you just turn in all the paperwork to the military. Make sure you take a appointment, because you know, with COVID now, everybody needs an appointment, you know, for everything. And I would say it probably will take less time, but you know, it's just how everything is. And then also health certificate for your dog. It's super easy. I don't know why people stress about it. I guess it's just like the unknown they stress about, but after you go through it and do it, it's actually really easy for your dogs, especially if nothing is wrong. So we have a boxer lab mix, and of course she is our dog and we're military, and she has a longer snout, not the shorter one, so she is able to fly. But if you have a dog that has a short snout, it is very hard for them to fly, and it is crazy how it all works. But thankfully she had a longer snout, she didn't have the snort nose, so she was able to fly. We had to get her all updated for her vaccines, and they now do corona vaccines for the animals, canines that I know of. I don't know if any other animal does it, but I think just all animals, but I'm not sure. Just my personal experience, you guys. We got a new puppy named Snickers. He is 15 to 16 weeks old now. He got all his shots. He has to get a couple more shots. He has one more vaccine needed to do for corona, which is July 1st, and then he'll be done with that. And then I get my vaccination on the 18th to be fully vaccinated, and then we're going to try and fly around the 1st of July or towards the end of June. I haven't really decided yet. It just depends when I can get the flight out, which I have to call the post or the base, because I might have to drive to the Army post that's near my house, which is like an hour and a half away. Like, not too bad, but the Army actually sends the vet to the Air Force because they're connected somehow. So yeah, pretty much most of the vets that I've dealt with are called. So off post we found one that does a health certificate, but you have to translate it yourself to the language you need it. The military usually does it for you. I haven't really heard that you do it, but this is my personal experience. So all I have to do is just give her the paperwork that my dog has all his vaccines done, and that he has his rabies shot after his microchipped, of course, and it's valid for a year because it's his first one. And that's pretty much it. If you have to get your dog vaccinated, it has to be 21 days before you can fly to Germany. I don't know about other countries. You have to figure it out and ask your vet on the military post or base. They should know. But for Germany, it's 21 days. So after 21 days, he is eligible to fly. He will be in the cabin, so I have to see what I need. I got a little carrier for him, but I don't know if it's too big or not because of the dimensions, and I just don't know how it works in cabin. I know he goes at my feet, but like I said, this one's new because I had a bigger dog, so they went in cargo. So I'm not sure how it works for this one, so it's gonna be a new experience. Hopefully I get to record more. I actually have a camera back at my house. I actually forgot it, and I kicked myself in the butt for it because it would been a whole lot easier to record and do stuff. But right now I'm on my phone, so, and I just want to make sure I put out a lot of information for you guys, as well as what's going on and what everything we are up to, and just kind of give you an update about everything. And I'll keep you guys posted so you guys can know more about it. I know for COVID and flying, you have to have your orders. You have to have your COVID test done 3 days prior before you leave. So that's gonna be fun for me and the kiddo, because she doesn't like it because they go up too far on her, which doesn't make sense because they're smaller, so you shouldn't have to go up as far as you do with adult. And they made my child bleed. But back home in Germany, they only go so far up and they don't go all the way up, you know, like that. And she doesn't have an issue with that. It just makes her nose tickle. But here they just shoved it all the way up, and I'm just like, really? Seriously? Like, this isn't her first one done. This is like maybe her fourth one or fifth one, and she's never acted out, and now she's terrified of it because of what happened to her and her experience, which I can't blame her, because she went far up on me too. And like, once you pulled it out, it had a little bit of blood on it. So I was like, maybe she was just too rough, or maybe she just, I don't know. Hopefully we get someone else when we go back, a different person who does it, and like just kind of tell them, hey, not trying to tell you to do your job or anything, but please don't make her bleed. Like, that really irritated me as a parent, that this lady hurt my child, you know. But anyways, that's pretty much everything, you guys, that's been going on, and I think that's it. I hope that's it. If not, I'll just do more stuff a little bit later, and just a recap of everything. You know, just waiting on passports, trying to get a health certificate, trying to move our flight closer because we're not actually supposed to leave till the end of July, but I want to go back sooner just because I'm ready to go home. Like, it's just different. It's just weird being back here and then being back in Germany. I actually hated Germany. I did not like it. I wanted to come home, and now that I'm home, I'm actually missing Germany. I'm missing the beautiful sights. I'm missing my view of the city. Like, it's just different, and I just want to enjoy and travel now that we can, because they uplifted a lot of things lately. So I'm ready to go to Disney Paris, because that opens up June 20th, so hopefully I can go soon. The Netherlands, Italy, just because I have family in Italy, which I have to get up with my uncle and see if I can either stay with him or stay around him in an area. Maybe he can help me find a good cheap hotel to stay in and kind of guide me where to go and what to see, and you know, what stands out and what cities are good and that kind of thing. Since he's like the inside person I have, he lives in the Rome area, so he, you know, he's pretty good. He's pretty nice. And then also I want to go to Spain, to Barcelona. I want to go because I want to watch a soccer game with my husband, but I don't know how that works, because every time I watch a soccer game with Barcelona in it, they lose. So my husband says I'm the jinx and I'm not allowed to watch it or root for them, or I need to root for the other team. So I'm like, how does this work? What should I do? So we'll see. But I have a lot of things coming, you guys. Traveling Germany, traveling the areas around it. I'm gonna be traveling with a friend, and hopefully she'll be okay with me recording, and just kind of going through everything with her. Of course, I have to get her permission, because, you know, I'm going to be recording her and her kids and my child along with them. And yeah, so that's pretty much it, everybody. Hopefully you like this video. Give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions, comment below, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys later. Bye.